Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and we're going to be starting a series working from level 1 all the way up to level 83 so we can get to Kaji no Rai. So, as of right now, I just completed the tutorial, and so right now, this is just after the tutorial. I'm doing a paylist thing. I'm not paying for any things or anything. This is what we have right now after finishing the tutorial. So in this video, we're going to get up to level 5, and then so whenever we get up to level 5, so we can go to Rocky Lake. Let's get it. Alright, so we are here. So now we're gonna go, let's go right here. Let's get some of our money up. Let's get, actually I can go back, after this I can go back to the lobby and I can actually buy a rod and a reel to get to catch some bass. So let me catch a fish real quick here, and I'll get back to y'all in just a second. Alright guys, so what I'm going to end up doing is moving spots because I can't catch nothing here. So we're going to actually move to the bridge here. And hopefully we can get something hooked up. I hope. Let's try real quick. Alright, it's in the water, and I'll get back to y'all whenever we got one on. Alright guys, we're getting bit. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he takes it and we get something decent. Yep, here we go. And fish. Good. Okay. Oh wow, the PB. Alright, that's good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the lobby. We're gonna get we're gonna get this new rod fixed up for the bass. That way we can actually get money really fast and level up actually pretty quickly. Alrighty. So now we're back at the lobby. We're gonna go over here at the shop, and we're gonna get a rods. Actually, we need to get to level 3. So what we're gonna try and get. Let's see, because the lure I want to get is going to be let's see, where is it? Whoops, I lost it. Lures. Where is it? Bass jig. We don't get any bass jigs until a regular bass jig. We don't get until level 10. But we're gonna get this number 2 bass jig. We're gonna spend one of our bait coins on it, and yeah, but we can't spend the bait coins right now until we get to level 3. So we're gonna try and get to level 3 real quick. It shouldn't take too long. We're already halfway there, so let's get this moving along. And also, if y'all like this series, let me know. That way I can do more of this. Let me know if y'all like this series, and comment down below what you would want to see more of. So I also have a drifting game that I can play if y'all don't like this. But we're getting here. We're gonna see how this series does, and if it does good, we'll keep on moving on. If not, we'll try out the other game, and if that works, good. If it doesn't, also good, because there's always more options. Well, I'll catch y'all in just a second whenever we get another fish biting. Alright guys, we are getting bit. Let's see if... Oh. Never mind. Right there. Another PB. We're getting closer to level 3, guys. We're getting closer. That took about a minute, which honestly is actually pretty good. That it only took about a minute. And So we're actually making pretty good on time, and I feel like as a low level, we're making pretty decent money. So that's a good plus. And we're already getting bit again. This is good. And we got him. Another bluegill. Not too crazy amount of XP, but that's completely fine. We're still working our way up. Let's see if we can get another fish here. Hopefully we can. Shouldn't take him too long to bite, but yeah. As you can see, we have a fish hut extra small. We're going to want to upgrade that to a fish hut medium or fish hut M. That way we can have more space to put stuff in the bag. Yep. And we're already getting bit. That's actually really good. That really didn't take too long. Come on. Take it, bud. Yep, there it is. Another panfish. Alrighty, guys, and here we are. We are leveled up to level 3, guys. As you can see, we have a feeder rod that we just got, a new bait caster reel, a new fishing reel, and we got $15,000. Let's look through here and see what we got. We got a Fish Hut S, another feeder rod, another value spin, the Hobby Gear, the Hobby Gear double rod case, another spinning reel. We got some stuff for our feeder cases, a vest for us, more line, better line, and we got a mini bass jig. You got leader, you got more leader, we got another bass jig, casting spoon, more line, per barley, which we'll get more into that later. Not a lot of, I don't really use a lot of that, but we got another slop spoon, and got cheese. Cheese is really good for catfish. Another hook, more spoons, a new bobber, more bobbers, and the bell, the feeders, the sinkers, more leader, and that's it, guys. So now we're gonna actually move on to the lobby, and as you can see here, we already have $7,000, which honestly is really good. We're about to see what we can buy. I would like to buy a reel and a good reel and a good rod. So we're gonna go over here to the shop. Gonna go over to rods. See, we could get a feeder rod. See, what I would do is I would get a feeder rod. The only problem with that is we don't have a rod stand for that, and which we can probably fix, but I don't think we're ready for a rod stand yet, which is completely okay. We're gonna get this. Now it's placed in my home storage. And now we're gonna go to reels. See, we have this one. It has 7 pounds of max drag. This actually no, we can't even get that. That costs bait coins. We don't have bait coins. This one has 3.4 pounds of drag, and it's only $650. So we're gonna get that, and that's actually really good compared to this one because this one only has 2.75. This one has 3.4. So now we have that. So let's go ahead and start setting up our new. Actually, while we're here, sorry guys, my brain's like all over the place. Gotta go to rod cases. We're gonna get this dual rod case. Okay. And now, look, now we have another slot for another rod. We're gonna get this, gonna put our good test on it. And now we gotta move back over to the shop to get a lure. We're getting the bass jig. See, we could get a number 1 hook, which is actually better, so honestly, we're gonna get that. Costs 1 bait coin. So now we have that. Hopefully it can handle it. Yep. Alrighty, so now we have that. So now, one more thing before we get on moving on. we are gonna keep the float rod, but what we're gonna do, if we can, we might not have enough money. That's okay. So we aren't gonna have enough money to get a float rod until about level 4. So level 4 is whenever we're gonna get a float rod. Huh. We want one that we can actually cast. So we're actually gonna save up a little bit. That way we can get some money. But since we're waiting on that, do I want to get a rod stand? Do we have enough? We can actually not get rod stands yet until level 6. So we're going to go back to Lone Star and we're going to go fish for some bass. Now the good thing about the bass is they're actually worth really good XP. Really good XP. So we're basically going to just be going after some bass. Now I'm going to show y'all right here how to catch one. So you're going to want to cast it out as far as possible. Make sure that thing hits the water. Wait for it to drop all the way down to the bottom. Start reeling it. You're going to want to do it by 2s, or you want to just reel and twitch. Honestly, all 3 of them work. I'm going to bump my thing up. I'll do it by 2s real quick just to show y'all. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not a big deal. A lot of times the twitching works really good. Let me show y'all. I've always caught one on Twitch. So also, you're going to want to make sure you're in a good time of day, or else the bite is not going to be good. Ooh, we had our line snagged. I didn't even realize. It's okay. We got it fixed. Okay, let's go check the time. I'm going to want to put it right here to where it's pretty good on time. You're going to want to cast right in this area right here where you see my blue, or where you saw my blue thing. We're going to get that thing out there. We're getting this thing going. Honestly, if I'm twitching it, I'm just going to immediately start reeling it. Hopefully we get a fish on. And with a number 1 hook, the fish tend to get decent. So that's what we got right here. Oh, he pulling drag too. Okay, we got for a low level right here, we got a pretty decent fish on. This reel isn't really the best. Kind of maxing it out with a drag right now because we really don't have anything better, which is completely okay. We're actually going to take this reel to Rocky Lake with us. Get some more money. We're going to save up money. Going to keep saving money because we're going to want to get very far in this challenge, and he is not letting me bring him in. He is just taking drag with him. This might take a little bit. You know what? Let's follow him a little bit. Getting it really close. I thought we were getting it close. We're gonna stand right here and try and pull him in. We're not gonna try and pull this tip down and keep pulling it back up because we will actually lose the fish because of low line tension. Y'all have obviously seen that in some of my other videos. It kind of hurts whenever you have a good fish on and you lose it because of low line tension. But we're getting him in. He's right here at the very edge. Here we go. First bass. Ooh. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, I wonder why. We're gonna take that risk, guys. We've been fined. How did I thought I had a license, guys. I didn't have a license. Huh. Okay. That's okay. Just lost out on $100, which is completely fine. That took way too long to reel in. That's okay, though. We're getting it. We're gonna get it back out there, and it's probably gonna... Let's see if we could get another fish here. It keeps getting snagged. It's okay. See if we can get another fish here. Like I said, we're going to try and get a level 5 in this video. Then we're going to move on to Rocky Lake in the next video. But that's for next video. Right now we're looking to get to level 5. Right now we haven't had a fish, so I don't know if we're going to get hit. Which if we don't, no biggie. Okay, so we're not gonna get hit. So I'm gonna drag this rod all the way back over here. Now we're gonna cast out from over here again because it's the best place to cast. Has all the fish, in my opinion. Most of the bass stay right there, and then especially if you're bringing it right towards you, it's like they're gonna hit it. They're always gonna hit it. They may not hit it the first time, but you can get them hit the second time. I'm gonna let it just reel it straight on the bottom and see if something picks it up. Come on. We're getting it. We're getting it, guys. I'm gonna try and make sure this video isn't too crazy long. So, actually, I think... Did I change my time? I don't think I did. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So now what we're going to do is switch into the night, which has the most amount of stuff. Gonna reel it in with a little bit of twitches. Let's see what we can get. Come on. It's bound to happen. See? It's bound to happen. Come on. It's a decent sized one too. Gonna keep this rod tip up. Try and keep him from running. Which is probably gonna happen, but that's gonna be completely fine. We like it when those levels are down. There we go. Got another fish. Another good looking bass right there. And we could actually keep that one without losing money. Alright, get this thing back out there and we're gonna catch more fish. We're gonna try and fill up this bag. And we're also gonna try and get to level 4, hopefully. We're getting somewhere, guys. Oh, there we go. We got another one. He ain't that big, to be honest with you. Yeah, see, if I can do this and he don't pull like crazy, we're good. I kind of wish he was bigger, though. Hey, hang on. Hang on now, I could be wrong. This is why I don't do this in public servers, because you get people stuffing their rod in your face, as you could have just saw right there. He was just sticking his rod all up in my face. But like I said, they're actually pretty good XP. Once you start getting higher in level, you honestly start losing out on XP. which completely okay. Maybe we can get to level 5 through here. Sure we can. Come on. It's bound to happen. They're bound to hit it again. Come on. It shouldn't take long at all. The twitching always works. What did I tell y'all? Always works. See? Like what I just said. It always works. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna try and save up as much money as possible. The more money we have, the more better gear we're gonna be able to get. Right now, we're looking actually pretty good. It's pretty decent sized bass. To be honest with you. Kind of pushing this reel to its limits right here. Gonna try and keep him from pulling a lot. Oh, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. There we go. We got him in, guys. Another good XP, guys. Look at this XP. Oh, well. It doesn't have any XP modifiers. That's okay, though. We're gonna keep that. We almost released it. Well, now we're full. So... let's go look and see what we got so far. We have the spotted bass. We have the trophy white crappie that I caught while I was doing the tutorial. Got the reindeer sunfish. Got a bluegill. And we got a golden shiner. Well, actually, let's make this a little bit more realistic, guys. Let's enable actually landing net. Landing net is actually enabled. Okay. Well, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. I just fixed something in my settings so it would look better. So we're gonna actually no we can't. Because I gotta go move move to the next day. So now we're back out to 4,200. We're about, let's say we're about halfway on there, which is okay. You know what I want to do? I want to get a bottom rod. Because let me show y'all my thought process real quick. So I want to get a bottom rod. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Exactly why. So, as you can see, no, I have nothing else here. Nothing is opened up to level 3. As you saw earlier, Lesney Villa Fishery actually opened up. And with this, it has carp. Carp is, I mean, it's decent on... It's decent on XP. I wouldn't say it's good on XP. With them being young, they're not really that good on XP. But they will get us more money. But we can't do any of that whenever we have this rod right here. And with this reel, it's rough. It's rough getting a catfish on here. That's okay. Because catfish tend to use... There I've caught catfish between 2 to 4 pounds. And with this rod being only able to hold up to 2.75 pounds, it's going to be rough. Or that reel. But same thing for this reel. This one's only 3.4 pounds, which is also going to be very rough if I was to get 2. But we can't do that. At least not today we can't. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe in the next video. Alrighty. Well. So. What I'm going to do here for y'all, so y'all don't have to sit here and be miserable while I fish and it takes forever for me to fish. I am going to get right back to y'all whenever I have the next bag full, or I level up, whichever one comes first. Alright, see y'all in a minute. Alright guys, we have our final bass with on level 3. So we're gonna keep this, and now we have unlocked mud water. And Lord, I'm so glad I got some new reels too, because that reel, it's bad. It never reels. But let's go through this real quick. Looks like either that one's gonna be a float rod, that one's gonna be another lure rod, a new reel, thank goodness, a new fish hut thing, new thing to put my fish in, line, hooks. We definitely need the #1 hooks. Grasshoppers. Grasshoppers are amazing for trout. We got casting spoons, pet food, good for catfish as well. Slop spoons, more bobbers, shads. Shads are good. I actually don't know how good the shads are. I haven't fished a lot with those. But we have the closed feeder, so whenever it hits the water, it actually no, it goes down and the fish peck at it and they steal some food out of it until they end up getting the hook. But we have jig heads for the stuff, and that's everything. And then we got mud water and $1,500 in a Bitcoin. Pretty good. Oh, and we get to spin the wheel of fortune. So let's see what we get from it. Alrighty. Oh, we got 3 days of premium. So, okay, with 3 days of premium. Okay. So, with that, we're actually going to be making a lot more money. Let me show you. So, instead of us making the additional $250, we are making an additional $376 with premium, which brings our total up to $31.96. So, that's actually really good. Or $61.96, $61.56. I mean, sorry. That is actually very, very good for us. That actually worked out really well. Now, whenever we get more money, I want to get either a kayak or something like that, because it's rough on the waters, especially if you don't have your own boat. But yeah, so gonna end up getting that. Right now, we're gonna get a new reel, guys. This can hold up to 3.5 pounds. Are you serious? That's it? 3.5? Wow. That's a sorry thing. I thought it was going to be better. I'm actually starting to get tempted to get one of these. That's okay, though. Ooh, I like that, but you gotta be in a club for that. That's cool looking, though. Let's see, what else we get at level 5. I'm just gonna look through here real quick. Look at these. These are so cool looking. These are all like saltwater, or I wouldn't say saltwater, but like big fish rods, because they hold up at 80, 57. But this one is the one that we're gonna want to get, because it can hold up to 4.85 pounds of drag, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna keep working at this, and I will see y'all whenever I get to level 5. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, that took absolutely forever. It took me about 25-30 minutes just to get this full, or get this leveled up. It took me about 15 minutes to find a fish, because I was not getting bit for anything. And as you can see, I'm actually getting $182 from these. So that's actually really good that I'm getting that kind of money because of that, because of premium. But yeah, so now we have Rocky Lake. Let's go. We got Rocky Lake. So we're now level 5. We get another Bitcoin and another $1,500. So we got a kayak, which we won't be able to buy. We got a Featherlight 6'6". That's going to be another lure rod. A new fishing reel. Another fishing rod for lure. A bottom rod. Another lure rod. Or actually, no, this one's a float rod. This one's a float rod. This one's a lure rod. Sorry about that. We got braid. Braid is actually going to be really good. And more braid. Another fishing reel. Yes, we are definitely going to buy that. Another one. Probably going to end up buying that. Whichever one is better, I'm going to buy. We got shiners, which cost bait coins, which is okay. We got feeder thing. We got line. We got nano spinners. More nano spinners. Those are actually going to work out really well in my favor in the next video. Mayflies also cost bait coins. We got this nano spinner. This is the nano spinner I'm going to want to use, probably. I'll look up. Actually, no, it's this one. This one's the one I'm going to use. This one right here. And Barbless Narrow Spoon I'm going to use for Emerald Lake. And let's see what else we got. We got more of this. We got belt pocket. It'll help us hold a little bit more stuff. More narrow spoons. We got leader, casting spoons, flies, dough balls, jig heads, barbless hooks. More barbless jig heads. More barbless hooks, slop spoons, more barbless hooks, barbless more barbless hooks, and another barbless one hook, more grubs, more open feeders, more jig heads, sinkers, bells, leaders, club series stuff, which we don't really need to worry about because we won't ever be able to use it. We're gonna keep moving. This might take a minute. Hang on. Okay, I'm just gonna speed run this real quick. Make sure we ain't got nothing else too crazy in here. Alright, that's it. So that's all we got for there. We won't ever be able to use the club series stuff, which is okay. But we now have more money. We are now up to $8,265. We are actually sitting very well where we are at for a beginner. And I will actually show y'all how much we have actually in total made from being there and trying to level up. We've made almost $1,000 off of that, which is amazing. So the next video, we'll get a new rod set up. So I'm actually going to show y'all which one we're going to get. Let's see. We're going to get the best one we can. So that one's going to be the one that we can actually buy. It's going to be this one. So we're going to end up getting this one. So that's $1,800. Then we're going to go to reels. And we're going to get this. We can hold up 4.9. So we're going to end up getting this one. So we're going to have that. And then we're going to actually end up getting better line as well. We're going to get that braided line that we were seeing. I haven't bought anything yet. I'm not going to buy anything until the next video. But here's the braid that we were looking at, but it costs some money. It's cost bait coins, in fact. But this is the braid that we're going to want to get. It's 4-pound braid. It's actually it's going to work out pretty well. Although it being 4 pounds, it's completely fine. Right here we have 2-pound test. And right here we have 6-pound. It's fluorocarbon. You don't really need fluorocarbon. But in the next video, we will be moving to Rocky Lake. Well, until then, I'll see y'all next time. Have a blessed day and good night.